Good morning, guys, everybody from the Jeep Patriot around the world and MK Nation forums. Today I'm going to be doing the wheel speed sensors on a 2014 Patriot, so hopefully, despite the snow, we will be able to show you guys how to do that. So stay tuned and let's just see where we end up. Sorry about the lighting, it's kind of snowing outside, so wasn't trying to be out in it. So basically you're going to start by cracking your lug nuts and putting this right on the frame there. Or I guess it's not quite a frame, but I'm calling it a frame because it's a new body. But you're going to jack up the car and take off the wheel, and I'll see you guys after that step. You guys, so now we're back in the wheel well here. I sprayed off a lot of this just so you can kind of see what's going on. There's a lot of mud on here from yesterday, just residual, so it was kind of tough to see, but I did spray it off, so hopefully that makes it a little more clear. You're going to start, obviously, like I said, the wheel removed, car's jacked up safely. You have jack stands, you don't have a death wish, right? You're not trying to sue me or do anything crazy like that. So you got your rotors here. Behind your rotor, you're going to have your little dust shield. Behind your dust shield is this one bolt right here. That is holding in your speed sensor, slash ABS sensor, slash it's a few things from what I understand. So you're going to start by unbolting this little part here. Then you're going to have a plastic clip right up the line. You're going to follow the line back. It goes through this little metal bracket. I'm sure you can open that with a screwdriver down here, just like pry it open and get that line out to change it, or you can pull this bolt and work on it when it's out of the car. Same thing here. You're gonna have another bolt up against the, this is the skid plate here, the plastic skid plate, but right above the skid plate you'll have this tiny little bolt. And that's again holding in the line, and you're gonna follow the line. It goes behind the shock right there. There's gonna be another plastic clip. And all the plastic clips you're going to be kind of careful pulling out, just because you don't want to break them off and get the ass end of it stuck in the hole. But for all intents and purposes, you are replacing the part anyway, and it does come with new plastic clips, so what's the fucking difference? You could just break them all off with a screwdriver, as long as you can make sure you get that part of it out of the hole. And then here you're going to have a little rubber grommet that, again, you should be able to get out with the right size screwdriver. But you're probably better off using like an interior trim piece remover. They're like $5 anyway. So, all right, I'm going to go under the hood and show you now where this comes out. All right, so now we're coming up under the hood, and it might be helpful to you to remove your airbox if you're really trying to reach this. If you're like a normal sized dude, but if you want to try it, you can try it. So you're gonna, just for a sense of bearing, you're gonna go toward your brake fluid reservoir here, and basically down there, and I'm pointing out with the screwdriver, it's kind of tough to see, that is going to be where you plug and unplug your sensor. So it comes in through that little grommet right there, you can see coming through the wall next to the bolt. The wire just arches around and then clips into there. There's a little red tab. You're going to want to make sure you pull that red tab backwards so that you can unclick the sensor line. That's just going to be where you plug and unplug the part. Pretty straightforward. That's the driver's side. I'll show you the passenger side now. The passenger side is going to come through the side of the fender in a grommet right there. Then you're going to follow that line, which is going to lead you right there. Same difference. You're going to pull down that red tab, unplug the wire, and put in the new one. From what I understand, that plug being the thickest part of the assembly, I would imagine you'd want to pull the whole sensor assembly from the outside of the vehicle through to the hood side on the inside, and pull it out from the inside of the hood, and then install the new one in the reverse. But however you can get it out, it's just a pretty simple ordeal to pull these and put in new ones. The only thing is that if you do these and then it still turns out that you're throwing an ABS code or a traction control code or a Lord knows what, maybe your cruise control doesn't work anymore, or the actual speed sensor pickup might be bad, which I believe for the Patriots is on the inside of the wheel bearing. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it could be the sensor or the pickup, so just be mindful of that, although it's far more likely that it's the sensor. So that's pretty much it for today. Let me put my Jeep back together, and hopefully we'll have some off-roading footage later, if I don't get busted by the police for being on the trails. As always, check out Jeep Patriot around the world if you're not a member there. On Facebook, they're great. You have a lot of great guys there, and 7 Slots Gear too is their gear page for a lot of aftermarket kind of like cool stuff having to do with, Patriots, compasses, basically anything that isn't a Wrangler that doesn't have as much like, merch support. That's something that they offer too, so check them out.